Hello, my name is Jennifer Krutbos, and today we're going to do a little series that is perfect for skiers. So this is something you want to do when you come in from the slopes. Just set down your mat and do these few stretches so that you will be less stiff the next day. So we'll start off with a forward fold. So get your feet parallel, lift and spread the toes, raise the kneecaps, and push all 10 fingers into the mat, keeping the lower belly raised. If your fingers don't reach, you can always bend into your legs, that's fine, or you can grab a block. Just breathe deeply for 4 or 5 breaths here, allowing the hamstring to open up. And you can walk your hands over to the left, place your right hand down, bend into your right knee, and then begin to turn your chest, turn your sternum up towards the sky. You can keep your left hand on your hip or raise it up. And then exhale, bring the hand back down and switch sides. This feels really good. It gets into the IT band, into the side of the hip. We can do one more on each side. Notice how much more open the leg is on the second side. The whole time breathing through your nose, keeping the face soft. And come back to center. Pull the shoulder blades onto the back and slowly begin to sit all the way down until you come onto your bum. Bring your hands back, and we're going to go for a hip opener now. So flex your right foot, place it on top of your left knee, and your left foot can be quite a distance away from you to start. This is opening the right hip. Keep the shoulder blades back, keep the lower back lifted. We don't want to be falling back like this. We want to be really pulling the shoulder blades onto the back, not compromising the curve in the spine. After a few breaths here, you can bring your left leg in a few inches. You'll definitely feel a deeper pulling. And then go even more. You can stay here for as long as you want, but for this video, we're going to switch now. You always have the option to pause the video on each pose so you can get deeper into the stretch. We'll go to the other side, so release. Have the left foot crossed over the right knee. Always keeping the toes pulled up towards the knee, especially when you're bending at the knee. This will protect the knee joint. So you'll be feeling the stretch right here. Deep breath, soft face. Walk the right leg in. You can also do this little series in the morning before you hit the slopes. And then last little step in. Always pushing that left knee away to increase the intensity if you're feeling that you can go further into the pose. Great, release. And we'll just take a little intermission with a forward fold. So you always want to be keeping this lower belly raised up, the ribs pulled in, not just letting everything go. Everything's very active right here. Toes are still pulled up, knees are pulled up. Just let yourself fold forward. Maybe you'll just get to here. It matters more how you feel the stretch in your body than how the pose looks from the outside. Okay, then come back up. Then we're going to go into a deeper stretch, and for this one you can use a prop. So if you don't have yoga blocks, pillows work great, or folded towels. So So to get into this pose called cow-faced pose, just cross your right leg behind your left and take both toes out to the sides. They're actually off your yoga mat. And then you begin to sit down. So my bum gets down to the mat. I've practiced this a lot, so the hips are quite open. But if you haven't, and if you're more of a beginner, the stretch will feel intense. So just sit back on the pillow. You're still getting a nice deep stretch on the sides of the hip. You can start here, and then depending on what poses are accessible to you, move forward slowly and mindfully, always just going to 70% of your max, so that you can continue doing your yoga practice daily. I'm going to move this out of the way. Staying in this pose, you can actually maximize your time by also moving into a shoulder opener. So for this one, bring the right arm over your head, turn the left hand behind you, and then just allow the fingers to meet. So again, if this isn't accessible, you can always grab a towel and hold it to get a nice stretch here. So this is opening this front deltoid and side deltoid, which works quite hard when you're using your pulls on the hip. And on the arm that's on top, it's opening up the tricep. And just breathe here, relax the face. You could pause the video and just sit here blissfully for a few more breaths. And then slowly release. You want to come out of this pose very slowly, because for both your hips and your shoulders, which are ball and socket joints, they're quite intense stretches. So you just want to be mindful of that. And then I'm just getting into the other side, sitting back down, always option to sit on the pillow, and then slowly open up the shoulders on the other side. I pause the video and sit here for at least 10 breaths and just feel your body adapt to the pose. Feel it open up. Then release. If you're still feeling tight, you can do that series on each side once more. And then you can just cool down for a really relaxing twist. Just come on to your back. This will feel really good. Pick the hips up, move them just over to the right slightly. Pull the knees into your chest and bring them down to the floor. And then open up your arms and look over towards the right. So though this pose looks like it's very passive, you're still quite active in pushing the knees down towards the floor and bringing the right shoulder blade down towards the floor. So the right pectoral muscle is opening and you're getting a nice twist in the spine and the torso. Breathe deep, soften the face, relax the jaw, and then switch sides. Just moving the hips over slightly will help you stay on your mat so you're not rolling all over the place. So again, pause the video, stay here as long as you like. And then when you're done, you can bring your legs into center and just lie down for your Shavasana. It just allows the body to restore, to relax, to allow these stretches to integrate more fully into your body. I suggest pausing the video and lying in your Shavasana for a good 5 minutes. Just focusing on your breath, scanning your body and allowing each muscle to relax. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your holiday season and all your winter activities.